This is North Dakota Today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to North Dakota Today. I'm Phoenix O'Connor.
I'm Anna Johnson. It's finally Friday.
Yes.
Woo! Very excited.
But I just want to let everyone know that if anyone has some breaking news that they got to tell you in your life or something they have to confess, don't believe them. They're a liar. Reminder, today's April Fool's. And I just got to say, I hate today.
I'm not okay, I guess we should cover this. Are you a fan of surprises and
No.
pranks? Me neither.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, I'm always like, I play well. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
If somebody does it, I handle it well, whatever. But I'm not the person that's doing the pranking.
Oh.
It makes me nervous.
Well, when
I
you're
get
not
anxiety.
yeah.
No, but yeah, if somebody were to like surprise me, I'll like jump out of a box like they do on Ellen or like behind our couch.
Yeah. Well, as far as I know, yeah, we should, we need
We
to
should
maybe
probably
liven
start
things.
checking back
Yeah,
there.
That's a good, you're giving us some
That
good
would have been a
ideas.
good one.
Yeah. No, I'm not into that, especially like, on a day like today. As far as I knew, at 2 a.m., nobody was coming in today. And I just didn't realize this was a joke because everyone had called in sick. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll come in and I've got to do this and I've got to do that. And I walk in and everyone's here. And I was like, oh, okay, that was funny. But
Well played, morning team.
Thinking everyone wasn't coming in today, and I was like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but today's gonna, the Valley News this morning almost was a talk show in itself because I was just gonna talk it out the whole time.
Just talk straight for like what
Yeah.
is it, 3 hours?
3 hours,
3.5 hours,
we were
yeah.
just, gonna go through like, oh, this happened, that happened, then here's some weather.
Yeah, a lot of weather, a lot.
A lot of weather, and a lot of northern lights.
Yeah, well, it happens. Sometimes that actually does happen in real life, and just roll with it. But
then I
today,
get home.
especially.
No, I don't want to get into it. So yeah, if anyone tells you anything, just they're full of baloney.
Yeah, today is definitely not the day to be making proposals or making
no.
life-changing decisions. Save that for tomorrow.
And it's also very in poor taste to do the whole pregnancy thing because some people really truly do have infertility issues. And so sometimes I just have some common sense when you're doing your little jokes over there.
Well, anybody who's been on TikTok, I mean, we've seen very many jokes go wrong. So in good taste, stay in good taste. If you're going to play a joke, make it a simple one. Yeah. But I guess if you do, let us know. Send us a message on our Facebook page and tell us what you did. There are some really funny ones out there I've seen before that aren't like harmful or anything, just more funny. So.
I mean, I'm all about having a good time for sure, but sometimes I get really invested. And then I remember today's the day full of lies, and I remember Jordan
Day full of lies.
Yeah, he looked this up. It actually started back in the 15th century, and it had to do with the calendar, meaning that before the new year would have started on April, and then they're like making fun of like the elitists were making fun of the commoners because they didn't know that today was the first of the year, and I don't know. It's just
That's kind of messed up.
It really is. And it all comes down to the calendar is what today's all about.
Well, I can guarantee that whatever we have on the rest of the show today is for real. None of this stuff. For instance, this next story, it's a real thing. None of this, we're not joking. It's all real.
Yes.
So please
These
don't make
events
fun
are
of
really
it.
happening.
Yeah. So for instance, Grammy-winning singer Lizzo, we all know Lizzo.
Yes.
She kind of started a shapewear line called Yitty.
I love that.
Thought behind it being, she gets frustrated that sometimes there aren't great shapewear options for people of different sizes, and so she wanted to start her own shapewear line and scheduled to launch out next month. So good for her, and some of it actually looks really, really nice. There's a picture of her winning her Grammy. Super excited about that. But yeah, some of her shapewear actually looks really kind of comfortable, and
I love it. We all love our shapewear here at the news station.
Oh, we do.
And I believe she started her career in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So
I think Minneapolis, right?
yes,
Something
I think,
like that.
Yeah, something like that. And then one of her big songs talks about dating a Vikings football player. So
yep, there she is.
Very beautiful.
One of the things that I think Lizzo's gotten a lot of positive attention for, there's her shapewear line, is that she's a very body positive person.
Yes.
She's very much about like, look, this is the shape I have. This is what I look like. Take it or leave it. And I think a lot of us strive to feel that way. So that is awesome.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I have no complaints with her. I think that's great to show a positive body image. I mean, you look back at the 80s and the 90s, and there was, I did love Kate Moss. I'm not saying that I don't love supermodels. Of course, I grew up reading 17 magazine and all that, but those body shapes are so unrealistic and so unhealthy, really skin and bones. And you look at anorexia and, you know, all these eating disorders that came along with it. So I feel that anytime it's good to be proud and happy in your own skin.
Well, I think that what a lot of people don't think about too is they're always like, oh, but if I were skinny, I wouldn't have these problems, or if I looked this way, I would feel better about myself, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Problems are objective. So even Kate Moss has problems, you know?
Yesterday we had her on. Journal, have the happiness within, do some yoga. But if you aren't happy and you don't love yourself, first you got to start with yourself, then you love others. But if you got to have love to give.
Absolutely. Can't pour from an empty cup.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So here's something that's interesting. Do you use ELF cosmetics?
I do when I'm on a budget, because sometimes there's some things I splurge on, and there's some things that I'd rather just save money on. And some of their cosmetic is one. Why? I mean, I didn't read this coming up. Is there something wrong with them?
No, nothing wrong with them. Actually, I do.
We've been doing a lot of recalls lately, and I was like, okay, here's the next recall that you're about to tell me.
I actually do like them as well, and they do have some products that I actually do use a 16-hour camo concealer. I feel like that works really well for me. So like they have some products that I'm really a big fan of. They also have some collabs that I'm a little bit confused by. So this one's Dunkin' Donuts collab.
Oh, yes. Smell like coffee and donuts.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want your makeup to smell like coffee? I mean, I guess it's close to your face. So, yay.
I feel like that is perfect for a tween.
Yes.
Or maybe a little bit under. My child, you know, I just could see that, you know, going for like the 10. I don't feel like 10-year-olds, in my opinion, really should be wearing makeup, but
you know, they're big fans of the lip glosses.
Right, you know, things like that. I get the fun makeovers, but that just looks like a perfect tween kit right there.
Yeah.
I don't think they're catering to us, Anna.
No,
I mean, marketing wasn't for old women like us.
Here's the thing. I would maybe buy one of those palettes, though. Like, I love the shiny, you know, gold tones. Big fan of that. There's nothing in me that's like, you need to own makeup shaped like a box of donuts. That's not something I've ever thought, but... Yeah, glazed for days lip glosses. Okay.
The coffee scented lip scrub sounds great. I would probably use something like that.
Yeah, some of this does sound wonderful, and it's always fairly priced. ELF is very, very fairly priced. They have a loyalty program, and sometimes they do free shipping on their website. So if this is something you want to try, get out there online and see what they have. But yeah, so much more fun stuff coming up on North Dakota Today, and it's all real. we don't have any tricks. It's just all, it is April 1st, but we're going to have a lot of fun stuff, including, look at this, the circus is coming to town. We're super excited. And boy, do we have a fun guest here for that one. Can't wait.